Hello, my beautiful air signs. Welcome in to Dawn Williams Tarot. My name is Dawn. If you're new to my channel, welcome. This is my second round of doing element readings for all the signs. So fire, water, air, and earth. I will be pulling a main theme card for all three signs of Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius in this reading. So if you have placements in Sun, Moon, or Rising in Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, then this message may be for you. However, this is a general reading and not all messages will resonate. So take what does and leave what doesn't. I got a very large response, believe it or not, from my first round of doing readings this way. A lot of people said they really liked it. So I'm going to do it again this round. And the whole purpose of me doing these readings is during the middle of the week is that tomorrow is our new moon in Capricorn. So I did pull that card here that your hard work is paying off. So new moon in Capricorn for us to utilize that energy in this reading. So what I plan to do is I plan to pull a main theme for all three signs, and then I'm going to pull an individual card for each sign, and then I will pull clarifying cards to give you additional information. At the very end, I plan to pull 5 main themes from the Tea Leaf Tarot, which will either clarify additional information for you, or it will give you additional things to think about. Now, as a reminder, to create your manifestations for the new moon, what I have been taught and what I teach is that you just take a plain piece of paper, draw your big circle in the middle of that paper, put in the center all the things you want to manifest for yourself. And then the things that you're ready to let go of, you put on the outside of that paper, okay? Now, you can do this exercise every month, which I do, but also because we're at the beginning of the year, you may want to do one for your whole year of 2024 if you feel so motivated to do so. I plan to do that. I will do one for 2024, and I will do one for January 2024. So what a lot of people do is after the new moon, which is on the 11th, they will either burn their paper, they will rip it up, they'll throw it away. The intent behind that is to let your connection to your manifestations go so that they are released out into the universe, and then the universe will bring back what you have asked for. I particularly like to hang on to my pages only because I like to see how long it really does take me to manifest some of the things that I'm asking for. So it's completely up to you how you want to handle that. Okay, so let's get started. First of all, we have this card of your hard work is paying off, which is the new moon in Capricorn. And there is a little bit of information in the book that I'd like to share with you. And it says, first and foremost, this card suggests a new start for you professionally. Whatever has been going on in your work life, this card heralds the start of a new and improved work cycle. If you're unhappy in your current job, this is the time to either renegotiate your position or look for something new. Whatever your question, whether work-related or otherwise, a new plan and strategy is called for. You need to take a look at the long term and think about where you want to be in 12 months or even 5 years. That will inform your best course of action now, so think seriously about it. Drawing this card suggests it's time for you to be ambitious about whatever it is that you want to achieve. So I think that's a fabulous message for all of us, which is why I decided to start the reading off this way. Okay, and now what we're going to do is I'm going to pull myself off screen so you can concentrate on the cards. I will bring myself back up on screen when I do your 5 main themes towards the end. So I hope you will stay until then, because many times those cards are very inspiring and insightful. So what do our air signs, Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini, need to know today, spirits? We are first going to pull the morning card for all signs to give us our base of operation. And again, I have only pulled all the air cards as well as the major arcana. So there will not be any fire. There will be no water. There will be no earth in this reading. It's all about you and your strengths, where you should be focusing your attention and energy at this time. Okay, so the main theme is the Justice card. Okay, and Justice does represent Libra. So Libra, you are well represented here. And this is Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start off with the Justice card. The Justice card is a card of seeking truth. This is also a card about it. You can see she has scales here. So some of you could be, this could also be representing some kind of legalities or contracts or any of those types of things that would bind you either emotionally, spiritually, financially, any of those types of things. So it could be maybe some of you are going to get married, go in front of the Justice of the Peace, or perhaps some of you are going to go before the court to settle alimony disputes or child care disputes or something along those lines. Or it could very well be that you're just going before the court just to clean up speeding tickets or something along that line, okay? But the Justice card is also a card of being on the right path and discovering your truth. So I feel like this is a great card. It is number 11, which is angel master number. So how does that fit in with our Libras? Now, as I mentioned, this Justice card does represent Libra energy, but you also got this Patience card. And this card is truly the Temperance card, which allows you to find your balance through things. This card is a card of really looking at things very deeply before you move forward. So having patience, I think, is one of those. So this is the major arcana. Having patience is one of those cards that really make you feel as though, you know, that the things that you truly want, the things that you're manifesting yourself, are going to take a little bit of time to come to fruition for you. Okay, Libra. So let's get a clarifying card for the Patience card for our Libras. And that patience is going to also be, since this card is about, this Justice card is about being on the right path and you having your patience. I feel as though there's some information that's going to come through for you, Libra, that is really important for your next steps. Okay, patience is clarified by the Emperor. Oh, and the Empress. Boy, you cannot. Wow, that is really powerful. So again, interesting that the Patience card is also the card of caution and balance, right? So that would be balancing your masculine and feminine energies. That is balance in every area of your life. So that could be work and play, and that could be anything else that needs to be balanced. It could be spending money, saving money. It could be a whole bunch of different things, right? And it's clarified by the Emperor and the Empress. Now, these two are the power couple in the deck. They do represent our divine masculine as well as our divine feminine. The Emperor is all about authority, leadership. He's very focused. He embodies all the four kings in the tarot. So he would represent that aspect of yourself, okay? And then the Empress is the divine feminine. Now, the thing about the Empress is she is very fertile. So not only is she fertile in terms of having a child, she's also quite fertile in manifesting and bringing in the things that she wants in her life. She lives a very opulent life. She has tremendous abundance. She does embrace, she's very much into nurturing. She's about growth. She's about creativity. She really knows how to tap into her abundance. She has a very opulent life, as I was saying. She's also a natural healer. So it feels as though you are going to be either working with this power couple, or perhaps you and your significant other are represented as this power couple during this time. So if you're looking for a new relationship, or you are looking for someone to complement you in some way, whether it's in business, I feel as though your counterpart is coming in, or this is just representing you and your energy at this time. So right off the bat, we've got 4 major arcana cards here for our Libras. Okay, so Aquarius, we have the Queen of Air. And the Queen of Air, so queens are typically about patience and understanding. This queen is all about expressing with her mind, expressing her thoughts. She's a very clear communicator. She doesn't mince her words. You know exactly where she's coming from. Now, I feel since this card is the Justice card, and the Justice card represents truth and being on the right path, I feel that you are really stepping into your ability to speak your mind, and to speak your mind clearly. You are going to be communicating well. You are going to be, really able to manifest the things that you want. You are definitely an individual that likes facts and figures, like understand the ins and outs of things, Aquarius. So now let's get some clarifiers for you for this Queen of Air. What do our Aquariuses need to know about the Queen of Air, please? How is this energy helping you? What specific area of your life will this be implemented with? And so we have the 8 of Swords and the 9 of Swords. Now that's really odd, because I really shuffled these cards. Okay, so the 8 of Swords as well as the 9 of Swords have to do with self-imposed restrictions of some kind. It could very well be that even though you are representing here as this Queen of Air, Aquarius, there are things that are making you feel as though you are stuck and that you can't move forward. This card is a card of feeling pretty bound up. It makes you feel as though things are outside of your control. You're not really sure what direction to go. It could also represent these sleepless nights in terms of, all the things that are going on maybe in your life or around you, or possibly you could be pulling in those bigger energies that are coming in from the collective that are really bothersome at this time. There's a lot of information being released about the things from the unknown, things that we have not been aware of through our lifetimes. And that may be causing you a lot of grief and a lot of issues here. I want to pull one more card, and this time I'm really going to shuffle good. I want to pull one more card for clarity of how to get you out of this situation, why it is you're feeling so bound up, Aquarius. Okay, let's get you a little more clarity. All right, we're going to pull one more card, please, Spirit. What can we have in terms of giving us clear insight to this? And again, we have the Temperance card. Isn't that funny? Okay, so this is about balance. This is about alchemy as well. And the Temperance card is about caution, moving forward, really thinking about things really thoroughly. And that could be what's going on here with you, Aquarius, because you have this Eight of Swords as well as this Nine of Swords here. And as you know, this is the full deck. So this does represent your energy, the Aquarius energy, as well as, you know, the air energy itself. This Temperance card is basically saying that everything is within your grasp. I mean, you are able to alchemize whatever it is that's giving you this grief, whatever that this is that is giving you this cause of sleepless nights. Again, I will reiterate that when we get these cards, typically Spirit says that you really need to keep a dream journal. There are things that are coming up from your subconscious that want to be expressed. And the best way to do that is first thing in the morning, you write down what you remember of your dreams. And then as you continue to do that practice, the more and more things that your subconscious will bring up for you to look at, because it's like you're giving them permission to work through your dream state, right? So this is your soul talking to you. This is an angel telling you, yes, your soul is asking you to do this work. And you'll be surprised at how you will realize that a lot of things that are happening that are really bothering you really don't have anything to do with you specifically. It feels as though it's more on a bigger level. It's more on a higher area that is being affected here, and you're just tapping into that. So just, I would say, just, you know, utilize that idea of creating a dream journal so that you can write down your thoughts. And you can even do that before you go to sleep. Write down your thoughts, whatever it is that's bothering you. And then tell yourself that now that you've written those thoughts down, now you can sleep, because you'll pick those thoughts up that next morning when you wake up. But then you really have to do it. And then Spirit says you have to look at your list, and then you have to decide what on that list you can cross off that list, because there isn't really much that you can do about changing the outcome of some things, right? What really is yours? What is really going on within your life that is really preventing you from moving forward? Now, the other thing that Spirit is telling me is if you are finding that this is a consistent problem for you, put that, if you're going to create your manifestation page, put that on the outside of your things that you're ready to release. Okay? Okay, Gemini. Gemini, as the Justice card, as you know, this is a card of balance, and it's a card of moving forward, learning the truth. This is also a card of caution, making sure that you look things before you sign any contracts of any kind. And then you have the Four of Air. And the Four of Air is looking for stability. And it's also a card of looking for emotional stability, looking for, not emotional stability, I'm sorry, stability within your mind, to balance out those thoughts that just keep coming in and you know, churning thoughts within your mind. This card is also a card of needing rest. Needing deep rest. And it isn't just, you know, going to sleep earlier. It does state that you need some kind of self-care. It is saying that you really need to nurture yourself, and you really need to take care of yourself and give yourself that balance that you need. Okay, Gemini? So let's go ahead, and I am going to pull cards here for clarity on the Four of Air. What else do our Geminis need to know? about the Four of Air. Four of Air is clarified by the Death card and the Seven of Swords. Okay, Gemini. So basically what this is saying is some things are coming to an end. A big life cycle has come in for you that has come to completion. Now, this could very well be information that you had been working through the end of 2023. I really do feel as though many of us were really working hard, specifically in the month of November, which is that Scorpio season. There was a lot of stuff that came in during that time. And I feel as though some of you have graduated now, like you have taken this beautiful step. You've worked through the dark night of the soul. The Death card is a card of transition and transformation. It is a cleansing card. I don't necessarily look at this card as a bad card. I feel as though we go through these transformations, multiple times during our lifetime. However, I feel as though in this particular situation, this is connected to your soul level growth, right? And in this card of the Seven of Swords is saying that you are strategically looking at things as to how to progress forward. Now, this seven can also represent lying, cheating, stealing, but in this particular reading, I don't look at it in that way. I just feel as though you are going to be strategizing your next steps as you move into 2024 as to how you can create a beautiful beautiful opportunities for yourself. Now, the thing to recognize is there is gold in this card. So the gold does represent positivity. And even though this guy is, very carefully sneaking away with all these swords, because what he's doing is he's sneaking into his enemy's camp and he's taking away their tools so he won't have to fight them later. So this Seven of Swords is basically a card of strategy, and you're using this strategy in some way to help you bring this completion through and to be able to strategize what your next steps are moving forward. So this actually does look really good. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull myself back on screen. Hello. And I'm going to do your 5 main themes. So at this point, if you're new to my channel, please like and subscribe. I would love to have you join us. And if you are new to my channel, if you're returning to my channel, I'd really like it if you would click the like button. So your first card is Heart. Love, deep affection, and caring. That's a good one. Then we have a Hand, in need of help, assistance, and guidance. So yeah, I do feel like some of you do need some help. I specifically am looking at this Aquarius portion of the reading here where they've got a lot of this mental stuff going on. And I really feel as though, Spirit would really help you if you follow the advice of writing down your thoughts, eliminating one thought at a time, before you go to bed, right? Just write those thoughts down, and in the morning go through your list and then start realizing what things are things that are really affecting you, are really keeping you awake at night, that are in your realm, of possibility of resolving, right? And then how are you going to do that? Like, come up with a strategy, because it's basically what Spirit is saying you need help with. Ladder, climbing towards success. Yes, I feel that with my Geminis. I feel that too with these Libra cards, because look at the Emperor and the Empress. Wow, that is just crazy, big time energy. And then we have a Yoke, feeling tied down or frustrated. Yeah, I kind of feel that energy here with Aquarius. And then the last one is Coins. Money will be coming to you. Yay. So I really feel as though this is kind of tying into the original message of your hard work will be paying off. Now, this is for all of us. This is for everyone I'm going to be doing these readings for. I feel as though this message is really an important message because it is the new moon in Capricorn, which is on the 11th. So I hope you found something helpful in this reading. It's been my pleasure to read for you. I look forward to working on our manifestations together through 2024. And until then, enjoy your month and your new moon manifesting. Cheers.